Okay, Mono Amigos, the CKMS remote broadcast kits, handy little kits that Mono a Mono, DJ, the Natty Physicist, purchased the items, Mono a Mono, put the whole package together. I'm going to go through these, also a little bit of setup stuff here so people can get going. This is mainly if you need a microphone to interact with music that's already on your system. If you have used Butt in the past and want to use Butt, I have an older video with the prototype kit that you can go and check out. For this video, I might show people how to integrate the system with MIXXX, which is a really cool program that I end up using and running a lot of my shows through. So, anyways, let's look into this kit here. Right away in the top of the kit, actually there's usually, I wonder if it, I just must not have it in here. There's usually a card in here with some extra help, who to contact if you can't get it going, things like that. In the kit, we've got a microphone, some cables here, and some setups for the mic stand. I'll show you how to do that. But in order to get a little bit further, we got to unpack a little bit more. In here, we have got the mixer. Grab that. And the one thing way at the bottom that we need to grab is the heaviest part, the mic stand bottom. So that's it for in there. A lot of packing stuff so that the pieces don't move around too much. If we grab the longest part and the heaviest part here, screw those two together. There we go. The mic clip. There we go. This can raise if you want it a little bit higher. I believe in here. I would, on a desktop, have it as low as it goes. Mic fits nicely in there. The XLR cable. The XLR cable is the three-pronged cable there. This one is for our microphone. These are nice, not too long cables that will attach in there and then attach to our mixer here, just like that. So there's the two things I've set up so far. This cable here is if you are running music off your phone or off your iPod. Sometimes people want to run something off YouTube and it's not in their MP3 library or whatever. That's what this is for. So this is a 2-channel mixer here. We've got this knob controls the mic volume. The second knob here controls the input volume. So we would grab this. I'm going to put yellow in the white, red in the red. That's our left-right channel. This one is stereo. We would plug it right into our phone or whatever we're going to run. If I grab my iPod, now I can run stuff off YouTube on here if I want to. I've got almost everything connected except for the USB. The nice thing about these little mixers is we don't need a power cable and a way to connect it to the computer. The way that I'm connecting it to my computer here is just through this USB cable, and it's going to power it, and it's going to set it up as its own little sound card all in one. Now on these ones, these are nice new little mixers that they got. There is a way which it would be a more advanced tutorial. So I'm just going to connect this by USB right to my computer here. Should pop up something on the screen there. I think you'll be able to see it in a minute. I'm going to turn this guy on. Now, there is an advanced tutorial where, oh cool, monitor volume, gain. The natty physicist was saying that you can hook this up and record through it and broadcast in, so it'll come from the computer into the mixer, then back out, a Skype broadcast or a phone broadcast. That'll be a little bit more of an advanced tutorial than this one here. So that's our basic setup. There is a couple things of EQ here, low, medium, high. Did I get them in the right order? No, high, medium, low. Nope, high, low, and pan. So you can pan. I don't know why you would want the voice all on one side and the music all on the other side, but you can do that. So it's high, low, and pan. Those are what those three knobs are on the mixer right there. And that's it. Now you should be set to go if you're connecting with BUT, if you're connecting with this new program that I'm going to show called MIXXX. It's super easy to do. I'll show you the software side of things. That's it for setup. For takedown, to keep this, I would just keep all the parts, put it in some place safe in your house, because that'll be what we return. This is our home setup right here. And this isn't necessarily to your phone. It can be connected to whatever. If you're playing off of a stereo system, you play vinyl at home and you have a stereo system, usually the mixer has got a headphone jack that you can plug that right into your headphone jack, have your vinyl come right into your live broadcast. Okay, let me set something up here and we're going to jump into what it looks like on the computer through MIXXX. All right, mano amigos. This is that MIXXX program that I was talking about. It looks scary. If you've seen some of the older videos, it might look slightly different. I just installed the newest version here. This is 2.2.3. In some of my other videos, this is 2.2.4. In some of my other videos, I only had version 2.2.3. But as soon as you install this, and there are other install videos below, so you can check out those install videos. But as soon as you install and set up your USB mixer and hook up your microphone and everything, if you go into in MIXXX, if you go into options and down to preferences, this window should open. I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller so we can see the whole thing. So this window should open. Down here for input, normally there's nothing. I practiced right before I did it. But you can select a whole bunch of things. I'm going to go down here and pick this USB audio codec. That is that nice new USB mixer that's there. It might not be exactly like this. I'm running this on an older computer, so it might even pick up the name, Pile USB or something like that. You want to choose that for your microphone and then say OK. Now, what you'll notice over here is, well, now when I talk really close, it'll be louder. But what you'll notice over here is that this is going to start moving. That means your microphone is engaged. This program is super nice because if you want to record your podcast, you click this button. And in those settings, also, if I open these back up, If I come down to recordings, you can specify where you want it to record. So now it's recording on C, program files, mix. I could change that if I want to, but that seems fine. It's going to record it as a wave. I would prefer it to record it as an MP3. Quality, I'm going to go, I'm going to go, I think right now the best that we can upload into airtime is 128 kilobytes. So I'm going to leave it like that. And you can put tags right in it if you want to put episode whatever, Mono a Mono, season 12, or whatever your thing is. Now, if you're live broadcasting, you click on this live broadcasting. I've got in here all the settings for the Mono a Mono show. So these settings are all online, and here's all our online stuff. You need your login and your password that you would log into airtime with. And that would connect you during your show. So my show isn't for a couple hours, so it won't let me connect right now. If I click this, it'll search for a little bit and then it'll end up giving me an error. But what we should be able to do is click this and it will automatically connect to the radio station. I can turn on my talk button here. If I turn it on, it's going to double the audio here. I think. So I've turned on my talk button. I can turn on my music if I want to. This auto ducking is super cool. It'll play the music. It'll duck the music around my talking. I don't want to leave that on for too much. It'll start warping your mind and everything. But it will also, so the auto ducking is cool. When you talk, it's going to quiet the music and you can change the amount that it ducks around the music here. Anyway, I've got a whole video on how to use MIXXX, but that is how you would set up your remote kit. And with those options right there in the preferences, hook up your microphone. It is that easy. Right here for input, set up to the USB, the new USB that you just hooked up. It'll find that. This primary sound capture is the front of my computer. The USB interface that these ones are my webcam that I was using. This one, so you want to look at the new one that shows up. It's going to be something like this. It may even say Pyle on it. And the brand of it is Pyle, P-Y-L-E. And that's the one that you want to hook up. So for me, it shows up as that, based upon what I have already installed there. And I'm good to go. If you check right here, make sure that it's bumping slightly after you talk. There's a slight delay to it, but then you'll know, and that you'll know that as soon as you click this talk button, you're going live and you're talking when you're on the air or when you're recording your podcast there. I love this program. It works really good for MP3s. If you have iTunes installed, it'll connect your iTunes library. My computer just died. I had 5,000 iTunes songs that I no longer have in here. This is a new computer that I'm just testing all this stuff on. But yeah, so that's how easy it is. You could also run through butt or whatever else you want to run through, and hopefully, we are on. Hopefully, I was going back to the camera there. That helps you out. If you have any questions, email board@radiowaterloo.ca, and hopefully we should be able to help you out. All right, good luck with your remote broadcasting kit. Right there on CKMS 102.7. Mono a Mono! I'm back. Packaging this thing up. we're packaging it up. Our show's done. We are, or not, our show's not done. Our show, maybe the station's back open, and we want to package this kit up to return it. Pretty easy to do. We just undo all the cables. Oops, I probably should have turned it off first. It's always a good idea. This one, so I literally just set it up so it's still got all the folds in it. I'm gonna just put it how it was, grab this thing, twist it in here. Now there isn't too set of a way to put it back in the box. It is pretty easy, but some things only fit in some spots, and some things were designed to fit perfectly in some spots. So I'll show you that. I'm just twisting up the cables. My last cable here. I gotta return this, or actually, people have been coming and picking up their kits. That's what makes Radio Waterloo so awesome, is all the people who are on it. Okay, I got all these parts here. Now, at the bottom of the box goes this heavy part to the stand. So I'm actually going to take the mic off. And the mic clip off. And then I'm going to take this part out from the stand here. We designed this to fit perfectly together with all the parts. They don't always have this, so I'll throw it back in this one. Okay. There's a piece of foam on the bottom. I still see the indent from where this was. I'm going to put this right on the same spot. I'm going to put this piece of foam back on top. Actually, I think it was this way. I don't know. I'll put it just back in here. This next piece of foam, this is what the actual thing came in. I'm going to put that in, throw the mixer right in there. Put the little lid on there. This is by far the biggest cable that doesn't fit super good in the top, so I usually throw that in there, and I put the USB in with the USB mixer. I grab the little top tray, whatever way. I'll put the number facing out so you can see. Microphone, there's a perfectly cut one right here that fits those microphones just perfectly. This long piece can only fit in the long part there. I've been adding the cable and the mic clip also to that bigger one. One more piece of foam at the top so those things don't move around. Forgot to put this in. And then there it is. That is solid. Mixer's not moving around. Mic cables might be slightly moving around, but really, that is super contained. That is the remote kit right there. Good luck with it. Good luck with it, CKMS Mono Amigos. And I look forward to hearing your show on the airwaves. All right, bye. I promise I won't come back in.